Sega.
Hello, I am FrAvatar, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Shogun 2 Total War Fall of the Samurai. Let's watch the intro here, shall we?
Beauty and harmony, governed by one eternal law. All that begins must end. The reign of the old shogunate is over.
Yes, Shogun 2 Total War. So, I've been waiting for a while to play this game. I've been playing the Total War series since the original Shogun, then Medieval, then I think it was Rome, then Medieval 2, and I think I may have played Empires a little bit, but I did not play Napoleon. I think there might have been another one in between that I didn't play, but yes, back to the roots of it all, Shogun 2 Total War. This has some nice multiplayer components, which I don't think the previous ones did, and it's got a multiplayer campaign where you can play with somebody else, two players, which is pretty good, and Avatar Conquest, where you custom build an avatar. Settings. I can't run the game at max settings because I think it's time for me to upgrade my rig, really. And let's change the effects here because yeah, it always seems loud to me. Maybe something like this. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna try first is the historical battles, I think. And once I'll be able to beat all of the battles, then I'll be confident enough that I do know how to do the tactical combat, or strategic combat, or whatever, tactical, strategic, and then I'll start a campaign. Well, I guess I don't. This is the standalone Fall of the Samurai. You don't need Shogun 2, but see here it says new content available, but that's not quite true because it's new content for Shogun. But if you try to download this content and you only have the Fall of the Samurai, it says you need Shogun. It won't. This doesn't count. Even though it's standalone, it doesn't count as having Shogun installed. So let's at least, well, I guess I'll go new and at least show. And there's 3 Shogunate factions and 4 Imperial factions. They each have bonuses. I guess I can pause if you want to read the differences. So yeah, it says Josei, Aizu, and Nagaoka, and then Imperial is Satsuma, Tosa, Choshu, and Tsu. When I will play, I'll probably play as these guys. And there's the difficulty modes. Short campaign, hold 14 provinces. Long, hold 26. Dominant, hold 38. And difficulty levels. There's the date change. The difference, I think it's how hard the AI is in the last one. Manual saves not allowed in campaign battle. Orders cannot be issued when paused. Yes. Battle realism mode. And there's extra options for the battle timer. I think 60 minutes should be good. It would make too long of episodes if not. And alright, we'll leave it like that. But we're not going to actually start the game. What we're going to do is the historical battles first. Just to clear them out. Probably get the achievements or whatever. So I'm going to pause the video here to make sure that everything's recording correctly. And I'll resume and we'll start the Battle of Fushimi. Hello and welcome back. Well, welcome back. You didn't go anywhere, I did. So this is like the 4th try. 3 times before I've tried, and basically that I've used this as a jump-off point to try to get the historical battle done. And each time I failed, I made it a little further. Once a horse guy got by. If one unit gets by, you lose. Another time, another unit got by. Another time, twice I lost my general. Yeah, once a unit went by, and twice I lost my general. So, general dies, it's game over. And I was so far too. I was like 2/3 done. So okay, let's. Of course, I am trying at the hardest difficulty, so let's do it. So I'm going over this again. This is the battle map. We start up here. Our units are divided into 2 groups. There's a cannon here and a cannon there. From the bottom, they can go up through here. They can go through the bottom and use this bridge. But they're mostly going to be going through here and trying to go through here and here. They don't absolutely have to use the bridges. There are some shallow areas where they can cross. Like here, they'll be crossing in the middle and on the side. They barely use the bridge. Somewhere down the middle, horses are going to try to come here, then down the middle here, and then again through here. And I don't know what happens at the final phase, the final last third of the army. But I do know that the cannons decimate them, and the gun guys decimate them. They don't run out of ammo. They have enough for the whole fight. So it's all about attrition and hitting them and getting them to rout without taking almost any losses at all. I barely have any cavalry. I'll be using cavalry in between both fronts. Here we go.
After the Battle of Sekigahara, the Tokugawa Shogunate dominated Japan. Those who fought Tokugawa Ieyasu became the Tozama, the outsiders. Disgraced, the Tozama daimyo and their descendants were forever excluded from positions of power. Instead, they looked abroad, prospering through commerce with China and the West. Threatened by the newly wealthy Tozama, Tokugawa Iemitsu, grandson of Ieyasu, closed the ports of Japan, banning all foreign trades. For over 200 years, Japan remained isolated. With no enemies, the power of the shogunate waned. Then in 1853, a fleet of American warships forced open the ports of Japan. The shogun was humiliated. Revolutionary ideas and machines from the West began to flood the country. With the shogun's position weakened, his enemies began to circle. The Tozama daimyo, even the emperor himself, see the chance to bring down the Tokugawa and rule Japan.
Okay, here we go. So this is the part I toned down the graphics even more, put the soldier details too low because there is some choppiness and I'm trying to get it to run adequately. So let's start.
It is a time of great political tension in Japan. The Tokugawa shogunate is in turmoil. The Satsuma and Choshu clans had rallied to the emperor in a bid to restore his power. Their troops mass in the imperial capital Kyoto in an effort to intimidate the political classes. They are led by Saigo Takamori, a samurai from Satsuma province.
No, still choppy, even with the lowest detail on troops.
Respected
You can tell
Japan
polygon
for his
count
honor
is
and integrity,
crappy.
Takamori believes passionately in the emperor's cause. He is prepared to fight to see the emperor restored to political prominence as in former days. He stretches the patience of the shogun, and now it has snapped. From his base in Osaka Castle, Shogun Tokugawa Yoshinobu has sent a letter to the emperor's court detailing Takamori's treachery. To ensure that the letter reaches the emperor, Yoshinobu has sent his army to deliver it. Saigo Takamori has no intention of letting the shogun's army reach Kyoto. He has blocked the road at Toba and Fushimi. And so war has come. Your task is to prevent the shogunate army from reaching Kyoto.
Alright, so
Shogunate units approach!
P to pause.
Our order.
Okay, these are all my units. They're split into two groups. There's some over here and some down here. So I'll take the general first and I'll move him up to the other side here. Actually, here for now. And then I'll take his horses and move them out to the field. The first guys here, I'll move them like that. That was a right click and drag. It's important to notice the arrows pointing front, that's their facing. If I dragged the other way, they'd be facing the other way. So yeah, like that. Because that's the cone of fire. Okay, so these guys over here as stretched out as possible. And then same thing for these guys over here, stretched out as possible. Because I want to capture, because they're going to be trying to cross here. Okay. These guys over here, that, and these guys over here like that. Okay, and these are the samurais on the bridge, and the cannon right here in the trees. Okay, so that's for the first group. Now these guys. I want these guys right here in the middle. And then these guys over here in the trees. These guys over here on the bank. And the fourth has a second row here. Samurais here. Spear guys here. And cannon here. And that should do it. So on pause.
To prevent them reaching Kyoto to the northwest.
So we can see that all the guys are moving.
The battlefield.
So yes, prevent any shogunate units from breaking through Kyoto. Now I'm going to be using these guys in a wedge formation. Yes.